on my local hero, Millard Fuller. He is the founder of Habitat for Humanity. Oh. Okay, Millard Fuller was born in Alabama in 1935. He attended Auburn University, where he majored in economics and met his wife, Linda. He went to law school at Alabama Law School, and shortly after he worked at a marketing firm. By the age of 29, he was a self-made millionaire, but he worked so much that his marriage suffered and he was deeply unhappy. So he decided that it was time to reevaluate his life. He devoted himself to God, and he and Linda reconciled. They sold all of their belongings and gave all of their money to charity and decided to search for a simpler life. Their search led them to Quinona Farm in Georgia. There they learned how to practically apply the teachings of God and met Clarence Johnson, the starter of Quinona Farm. And together they started building homes for poor and impoverished families. In 1973, Fuller traveled to Africa and started building homes over there. Upon his arrival in the United States in 1976, he started Habitat for Humanity International. Habitat for Humanity builds homes for low-income families with the help of volunteers and with the help of the families themselves. The families also help build other homes in the neighborhood. Fuller believed that this helped increase pride in ownership and foster the development of positive relationships. Habitat for Humanity is a nonprofit organization, so the families can then buy the homes from Habitat for Humanity for a very low price. Habitat for Humanity has received multiple honors, including the World Methodist Peace Award, Martin Luther King Humanitarian Award, and Bill Clinton awarded Fuller himself the Presidential Medal of Honor in 1996. Okay, just a little bit more about Habitat for Humanity. In the entire world, there are 2 billion people who live in slum housing and over 100 million people who are homeless. So Habitat for Humanity works to end that by building homes at a low cost so that everyone can afford them. Habitat for Humanity has grown so large that it has 1,500 local affiliates and 70 national organizations worldwide. It's helped 800,000 families, or about 4 million people. And their mission statement is, "We are driven by the desire to give tangible expression to the love of God through the work of eliminating poverty housing." Habitat for Humanity has an open door policy, which means they'll help anyone regardless of their religion or background. They also have a non-proselytizing policy, which means that they don't try to convert people, they just want to help them regardless. However, it was built on the foundation of Christian ideals, and Fuller himself said that he built it off the teachings of Jesus Christ. Fuller believed in the economics of Jesus, as he called it, which meant that everyone shared resources, donated, volunteered, and just helped work together to build a community that everyone could afford to live in. And then he also believed in the theology of the hammer, which meant that anyone could share God's love just by picking up a hammer and helping to build a house for someone else or for themselves, and whatever the case may be. Millard Fuller left quite a legacy. He worked his entire life for Habitat for Humanity and unfortunately passed away in 2009 at the age of 74. He used his faith in God to build a nonprofit organization that helped build homes worldwide. And he once said, "I see my life as both a gift and responsibility. My responsibility is to use what God has given me to help people in need." And then there's just a picture of him over in Africa building a house with them. Are there any questions? Yes?
Do you know what kind of, what sort of Christianity was he Catholic or full Protestant?
He wasn't Catholic, he was some smaller form of Christianity. I'm just not positive which one.
Okay.
Anything else? If you're interested in volunteering or learning more, you can go to www.habitat.org